Ladies and gentlemen, this is Lions Den with another news and commentary. A white driver intentionally ran over black people at a Minneapolis bus stop, witnesses says. This article comes from news1.com. It says at least 6 people were hospitalized Wednesday after a driver hit a group of people waiting at a bus stop in Minneapolis, according to a new report. At least 3 of those people were injured critically. One witness who filmed the immediate aftermath said that the driver, who was white, intentionally drove into the people at the bus stop because they were black. I'm going to play this in a second, but they say that the driver was not immediately identified beyond his age of 83, was taken into custody before, guess what, before being released without facing any charges. Wow. The Minneapolis Star-Tribune reported. It said, according to Twitter account of the Savoy Show, which bills itself as a Black American news blog, witnesses said the driver meant to run over the people at the bus stop. And, and I'm going to go ahead and what I'm going to have to do, ladies and gentlemen, is I'm going to go ahead and play this video. And this person will tell you what happened. And remember, ladies and gentlemen, that reaction will not show you the video of the incident, but you will hear the audio of what happened. So I'm gonna go ahead and play this, and I'm gonna see if this works. But if it doesn't work, I'm not gonna worry about it. But I'm gonna go ahead and play this, and then I'm gonna continue the rest of my commentary. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, this video it's not playing. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to try to see if I can play something else. So I mean, here's more of the video from Savoy, and I'm going to see if this works. If not, I'm going to continue to read this article. So here it is. All right, people. I apologize. The video isn't playing, so I'm just going to go ahead and move on with the article. They said that nobody could believe what happened. Shawnee Cosby, who witnessed the crash, told the Star Tribune it was just quiet. But you see the pictures of the incident that happened basically about a week ago. So, and then it said that the coverage from the Star Tribune did not make any mentions of race. Officials have said the driver was not being chased. Preliminary information confirmed witness accounts that the driver headed south of Lindale Avenue in a tan van, clipped the mirror of a southbound Route 22 bus that had stopped at West Broadway to unload passengers, the Star Tribune reported. The man backed up and struck the mirror for a second time, then went around the corner and crashed into the bus shelter on Broadway. While further details were unclear as authorities conducted their investigation, recent events around the country and world have shown the prevalence of people using motor vehicles as weapons. On top of that, race relations between the white and the black communities in Minneapolis have been rocky at best. Just last month, a former Minneapolis police officer who was black was sentenced to prison for shooting and killing a white woman. The sentencing stood in contrast to other police shootings across the country where the roles were reversed and never, ever resulted in any criminal charges at all. Late last year, a white man from Minneapolis suburbs was charged with making felony terrorist threats and carrying a gun without a permit after he was accused of waving a gun at a group of Somali American teenagers at McDonald's. On top of that, this past Saturday marked the 3-year anniversary since a police officer shot and killed Fernando Castillo in what many call a public execution. No one ever faced charges in that shooting. So, and then that's the end of the article. So, ladies and gentlemen, it is another case of white privilege. This guy could have killed somebody, and all of a sudden he's gonna run over people. And now, let's just say hypothetically, let's just what if the role were reversed, and let's just say a Islamic terrorist decided to run over all these people? The mainstream media would have been all over it. They're gonna say it's a terrorist attack. ISIS would have been responsible for this, or Al Qaeda would have been responsible for this. But yet, it's a white man, 83 years old. Did not identify who he is. They haven't even shown his picture. But guess what? He was released without even being charged. And he could have killed he could have killed people that day. He hasn't even been charged with any crime. No reckless endangerment, nothing. But yet, if the role were reversed, if Islamic person did this, he would have been arrested. He would have been charged with any terrorist threats, any terrorist thing, reckless endangerment, all of that. Y'all let me know what you think about this. Like, click, subscribe, and remember to click the notification bell for all the news and commentary. With that being said, this is Lions Den signing off. Deuces.